Rachel and Adrian came to us from another agent. They'd been listed with another agent for 60 days and weren't getting anywhere with the sale of their property. They were becoming stressed because of it. They'd bought elsewhere and they needed to get a sale on their property. They needed a result. So they gave me a call. I went to see them. We got a fantastic result with selling their property in the first 3 weeks. This is what they had to say.
So we had our property listed with another agent for 2 months prior to contacting Lee. We had interest but no real interest, if that makes sense. We contacted Lee. He came in and discussed a few marketing changes that we could make. Once we signed a contract with Lee, we had the house sold within 3 weeks, and it was a cash sale and brilliant, no problems at all.
Lee had a like a plan, whereas the other agent didn't seem to have a plan in place if the sale didn't come. So Lee had a plan. In a certain amount of weeks, if it didn't sell, then we would, go on a different path. But it only took 3 weeks, so
and no nonsense. It was just, this is how it is. This is what we need to do, and we got it done. So yeah,
very happy.
Yeah, the end result is everything that we wanted from our first agent. We just wish we had found Lee first and had it sold in no time. It was great, really. We had a really good experience with you. We found when we put it on the market with the first agent, it was very frustrating. We had a lot of interest, but nobody really voicing that interest or even acting on that interest. So when we put it on the market with you, we found it to be really stress-free. We knew, with the circumstances at the time of when we put it on with this COVID-19, that it wasn't going to be a typical kind of open house situation, but we were never stressed at all. We were always had that open communication with you and found that it was just, really easy. When we listed with Lee, we'd just come into the COVID-19 pandemic. We were really nervous about putting the house on the market because we really were unsure if we would be able to sell the property. But Lee talked us through that. He made us feel really comfortable and reassured us. And again, even with everything that is going on in the climate, we were still able to sell the house for what we wanted with the whole COVID-19 situation. So, and it was, brilliant. So we had we're committed elsewhere. We'd bought acreage in Gympie, and we had 2 home loans basically, which meant that we needed to sell our property. We ended up being able to sell our property in the 3 weeks, which was stress-free, and it has allowed us to now move on to where we want to be and to do the things that we want to do.